OneFootball allows you to stay on top of latest transfer information and team news with personalised content. Gain access to football news, schedules and results in over 100 leagues to track your favourite clubs and track live play performance scores and stats in unrivaled detail during match days. Also gain a front row seat to matchday action and videos from your favourite teams, so access everything football by downloading the OneFootball app now for free on the App Store or Google Play. Hello Fantasy Managers, today we've got the team selection for the round of 16 of Euro Fantasy. In today's video we review our score from game week 3 and look ahead to the team lineup ahead of round of 16. So just before we get into the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to show support for the channel, and also click the join button down below if you guys want to become a channel member to access various channel perks such as getting behind the scenes content, a personalised shout out when you become a member, and also access stickers and badges when we live stream. So with that being said, let's get into the video. So first of all, taking a look at the team review of the matchday 3 performance. In goals, Gianluigi Donnarumma got me 6 points as Italy picked up their 3rd consecutive clean sheet of the campaign, as their defence is looking very solid. In defence, we did bring in Robin Gosens, who did face a Hungary side that have performed fairly well in the tournament, and he could only manage 1 point there, as Hungary put 2 past Germany. Moving on, John Stones got another clean sheet, as England also made it 3 clean sheets in 3 matches, as he has got 6 points in all of his 3 games so far. And to cap off the defence, Denzel Dumfries got subbed off at half time in a very dominant performance from Netherlands over North Macedonia. This was a bit disappointing as Netherlands did go on to get the clean sheet, and he did miss a clear one-on-one chance, so the points potential was very high for him, but it just wasn't to be. Moving on to the midfielders, Luke Nago was subbed in for the likes of Yarmolenko as a last-ditch hope to hopefully get some more points, but he could only manage 2 points for appearing in his game against Germany. Also in the same game, Gnabry could only manage 2 points as he just got his appearance points as he didn't really get that many chances to score. Moving on, Federico Chiesa was very unlucky to only get 3 points as he was putting in a lot of crosses and did have a fair few one-on-one chances. He did show a lot of potential but just couldn't turn home his opportunities, so for that reason he only managed 3 points. And to cap off the midfield, it was Kevin De Bruyne who got himself another assist. This did make it 2 assists in his last 2 games, so he has been in very good form for Belgium. He does look to be one that will be good to have in the squad to carry in late into the tournament. And moving up top, we did bring in Andrea Belotti, as we did see Ciro Immobile did get rotated out of that Italy squad. Belotti did have a couple of shots on target, but couldn't turn any of them home, as he only managed 2 points in his match. Yaremchuk continued the disappointment up top, as he could only manage 2 points, as Ukraine got totally dominated by Austria and didn't really look like scoring. But to cap off the team and save the game week, it was Memphis Depay who got 12 points, doubled to 24 on captaincy, as he got himself 1 goal and 2 assists against North Macedonia. He is another one like Kevin De Bruyne that does seem to be a very good option coming into the finals of the Euros. And on the bench, Safanov could only manage 2 points as Russia didn't get themselves a clean sheet. Yarmolenko blanked with 2 points, Windale disappointingly didn't start against North Macedonia as he could only get 0, and Thomas Meunier only managed 1 point in his game. So that means we scored a total of 55 matchday 3 points, which does mean we have an overall point score of 168. Our rank has seen a slight decrease to 160k out of 3.7 million players, and in terms of the chips, we did use our limitless chip in matchday 2, and we used our wildcard chip in matchday 3. So now let's take a look at how the team lines up ahead of round of 16. In goals we have gone with Gianluigi Donnarumma, who we have gone with him once again because he's the top scoring keeper in Euro Fantasy with a total of 18 points across his 3 matches, as Italy have 3 consecutive clean sheets. He is also one of the top owned keepers in the game with a very high 42% ownership, and is fairly good value for his £5.6 million. Italy face an Austrian side that have been okay so far this tournament, but you would expect the Italy defence to hold up, and with their full strength squad coming back into play for this round of 16, it does increase the chances of another clean sheet for Italy. Moving on to the defenders is another Italy asset in which we have brought in Spinazzola. Spinazzola is the 10th highest scoring defender in the game with 15 points across his 2 matches, which has been fairly impressive as he got himself 9 points in matchday 1 and 6 points in matchday 2, where he has returned himself 2 clean sheets and 1 assist over this period. Obviously we do know how strong that Italy defence is, and you would expect them to get another clean sheet against Austria, and with that attacking potential that Spinazzola does offer, it does make him a very enticing asset to have for the round of 16. Also with the round of 16 having unlimited transfers, it is key to set up your team for future match days, and I think Spinazzola could be one that could stay in the team for as long as Italy stay in the tournament. Moving on to the second defender is Joachim Maehl. He has been fairly impressive this tournament, getting himself 11 points across his 3 matches, as he did get himself a goal in his most recent game against Russia. He is playing as a left wing back for Denmark, and for £4.5 million I think he is very good value in defence. With a fairly low 7% ownership, he could also be a very good differential option coming into the round of 16, as Denmark do face Wales, which is a fairly good opponent to get returns against. Obviously, with Mael getting a goal in his most recent game, hopefully he can build on this form and get himself another attacking return, and maybe even could pick himself up a clean sheet as well. Denmark have only conceded 4 goals in their last 3 matches, which has included games against Belgium, Russia and Finland, so their defence is fairly solid, but is this attacking potential that does make me like Joachim Mael. And to cap off the defence, it is Denzel Dumfries. Despite only managing 1 point in matchday 3, he did get subbed off at half time, but he is playing so attacking and making many good runs into the box, and as I said before, he did miss a one-on-one opportunity, so with this amount of attacking potential, he does make himself a very good asset to have, especially as Netherlands face Czech Republic this week. Moving on to the players in the middle of the park, starting off with Gini Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum is the top scoring midfielder in the game so far, as he's recorded 23 points in just 3 games. Across this period, he has got himself 3 goals, as he is doing very well in this cam role for the Netherlands. I think this more attacking midfield role definitely suits Wijnaldum, and he is reaping many of the benefits from his Netherlands teammates such as the likes of Memphis Depay. Moving on to the next player, it is Kevin De Bruyne, who has recorded himself 16 points in just 2 matches. This does make him the 8th highest scoring midfielder, and I'm sure De Bruyne will be keen to build on his 2 goals and 2 assists. Belgium do face Portugal, which is a fairly difficult opponent, but Portugal have been a bit underwhelming defensively in recent matches, so maybe Belgium could put a couple past them, and hopefully De Bruyne can get on the score sheet. Moving on to the next midfielder is another Italy asset in Domenico Berardi. Berardi has recorded 12 points so far, but has only played 2 matches, as he has got himself an assist in each of his 2 games so far. He has been getting into some very good positions for Italy, and their attack has been firing so far in this tournament, so hopefully they can put some more goals past Austria in their round of 16. I think Berardi at £6.2 million with a fairly low 13% ownership could present himself as a very good differential asset to have throughout the final series. Thomas Hols is coming in at £4.5 million and has been getting some fairly consistent minutes for the Czech Republic, which does make him a tempting option as a budget enabler. He has got 90 minutes in each of his last 2 games, and is just a good budget enabler in the squad to free up cash elsewhere. And now moving on to the 3 forwards, starting off with Ciro Immobile. He has recorded himself 16 points in just 2 matches, as he has been in fairly good goal scoring form for Italy. This does make him the 6th highest scoring forward, as throughout the tournament so far he has got himself 2 goals and 1 assist. As I said before, Italy's offense have looked very good throughout the tournament, so I am backing them in to put some more goals past Austria. And moving on to Romelu Lukaku, he is one of the highest owned players in the game with a 51% ownership, which is understandable as he is the 4th highest scoring forward in the game. He has recorded himself 18 points across his 3 matches, as he's already picked up 3 goals so far in the tournament. Belgium do face Portugal in the round of 16, but I do fancy Belgium to score a couple of goals past Portugal, as their defence has been a bit shaky so far. And at cap of the team, it is Memphis Depay, who has been very impressive in his last 2 matches, as in his last 2 games for Netherlands he has got himself 2 goals and 2 assists. Netherlands have a very strong offensive outfit, and Memphis Depay has been central to their attacking play so far this tournament, so I would expect him to get some more attacking returns against the Czech Republic. And having a look at the bench, for goalkeepers we have gone with Sam Johnston. Obviously I wouldn't expect him to play, but he is £4 million, and I don't think Donnarumma is going to get rotated out of the squad, so I do think he is a good budget enabler. And also we have gone with another England asset in Harry Maguire. He did come back in matchday 3 for England and picked himself up a clean sheet in his first match. We did previously have John Stones, but I think Maguire does offer more attacking potential from corners, and with a fairly low 1% ownership, I think he could be a good differential option. In the same game we do have Robin Gosens, who I think could be a very good option as he has recorded 17 points in his 3 matches so far. Over this period he has got himself 1 goal and 2 assists, highlighting his very good attacking potential. And to cap off the team we have gone with Ivan Perisic, who is only owned by 3% of managers, but has recorded 19 points in the tournament so far, which does make him one of the top scoring midfielders. Perisic faces Spain this week, which is a difficult opponent, but he has been in very good form recently, as in his last 2 games he has recorded himself 2 goals and 1 assist. So that's what we've got for today for the team selection of round of 16 for Euro Fantasy. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like and subscribe to show support for the channel. And once again, click the join button down below to become a channel member to access channel perks such as behind the scenes content, a personalized shout out, and get yourself some stickers and badges to use when we live stream. Also, leave a comment how your round of 16 team is lining up, and with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one.